Okay, hi Leo. So this is actually the first like month reading I've done for you guys, but I'm actually gonna be doing this every month. So this will be the first one, and you guys are first. So it'll probably be, I'm gonna try to make this video like 10-15 minutes. If you see some smoke, it's because I have incense going. If you hear music, I have some music going. But yeah, so we'll just get started. Let's see, what deck do we want to start with? I guess we'll start with the Mythic Tarot. Alright, we had our Hematite on top there. Alright. So we're going to be doing an as above, so below spread, which is you have the above, below, within, without, and then you have the central focus clarified by the key to, piecing it all together. So that's the spread that we're going to be doing today. And then we'll pull some oracle cards after and see what comes up. Oh, this is interesting. Since these are monthly readings, they're probably, like I said, probably gonna be like 10-15 minutes. And then I'll still do like my other readings and stuff, like the healing messages, or my channel is kind of just like whatever I feel called to read about. So I do like the astrology signs, I do divine masculine, divine feminine, just healing messages, stuff like that. Literally whatever I feel called to do is what I do, and I felt really called to do these astrology readings, so we'll finish getting your cards here and then we'll start. Can we have the without card, please? Thank you. Alright, alright. That's cool. Oh, thank you. This will be our... That's interesting. This is our central focus. Okay, and then we'll do our last card here, the key to synthesizing all this information. One more, please. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. That's really cool. All right. And then we'll pull, let's see. We'll pull one of our Hermetic cards here. This deck is amazing. This deck is actually based off, not necessarily based off of, but it derives its insight from the Emerald Tablets, with Thoth. And I do a lot of research. I study those tablets a lot. That's where I get most of my insight as well. It's just studying those tablets repeatedly and seeing them from different perspectives. So this deck is incredible. I'm only going to pull one card from this deck, though, because the meanings are really long. And I'm going to read it from the book. So I don't want to pull too many of those. And then we'll pull... This is the Psychic Tarot deck. This deck is amazing. This is actually one of the first decks I ever used when I was in high school. It was like 10 years ago. But I love this deck. It's just, like, the cards are just, like, gorgeous. Like, the artwork is insane. But, alright, so we'll pull maybe, like, 2 of these, I'd say. Because the meanings in these aren't as long, so it won't take me as long to read the meanings for you guys. Because I could put my own spin on it, but I also like to read from the actual, the book that it comes from, because sometimes there might be some insight in there that I missed too, or just different perspectives, So we have, oh wow, we got 2 there. So we have Memories of Love and Choose Wisely. And then for our Hermetic deck, we had I Respect the Property of Others. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so... Alright, so for our main focus, actually, give me 1 second here. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to make sure you could see all the cards there. Alright, so, let me climb back over this bench. Okay. So this is really interesting, Leo. Wow. Okay, so your central focus, we have the 2 of Swords. So what this is saying is what your main focus should be this month is either making a decision or sticking to the decision that you've already made. That's really cool. So that's the central focus here, okay? And then we'll move on to the second card, which is the one up top here. We have the 5 of Cups. This is in the position it's in. It's the heavenly influences that are surrounding you, even if you can't see them. So with it being the Five of Cups here, what I'm seeing is you might be kind of stuck on what you can see, and being like kind of bummed out about it. Like this person is kind of like, this person literally just like up and left, and she's like, what the hell? Like she's kind of just looking at these cups like almost in shock for a minute. So something may have happened that like really like threw you off. Like you really did not expect it. But you have to remember, sometimes in chaos and things that may seem like a problem, that can be a blessing in disguise. So that is definitely what I'm seeing here. So this person, either someone you're dealing with, or this could be you. Apply it however it fits. But this person, especially with the main focus being the Two of Swords, either you have to make a decision and you're having trouble with that because you're really only seeing like you're literally just seeing the knocked over cups. You're not seeing the good in this situation, and I'm not saying that's entirely your fault. Especially if it was like a big event, you need time to process that and get through whatever happened. So even though that's this is a heavenly influence, remember, so it's an illusion. So when you're focusing on the things that have gone wrong, heaven really wants you to remember that there is so much good that you could also be focusing on. Every problem has its benefits, and every benefit has its problem. So it really just depends on what you're focusing on. It's just perspective. And then our third one down here, we have the material influences in the world. So we have the Eight of Swords. So what this is saying, like when we had the heavenly influences up top, heaven, your guides, your spirits, God, whatever you believe in, it doesn't matter. It's all the same energy, but whatever you believe in wants you to remember not to, don't stress so much about what went wrong. And I can definitely see that with the material influences here. This, you're like wicked stressed out, really stressed out from whatever happened here. And this is the material influences. So you could be feeling physically trapped, especially like I said, Spirit wants you to remember that there are good things to focus on. There are other options that you're just not seeing right now because this is the material influence. So this is being stuck in the material world. And it's the Eight of Swords, which is anxiety. Like I said, feeling trapped, feeling hopeless, feeling like you have no control over what's going to happen. But that's an illusion. That's not true. It's only if you focus on that and believe it's true that does it become true. So, and then our next one here, we have this is the Within card. But like I said, everything's a balance. Like I'm not sure if you guys aren't familiar with the phrase "as above, so below," as within, so without. That's what this setup is. So even though this is the like this one here, this is the Within card, but this is what's going to manifest on the outside, because like I said, it's a balance of the two polarities. And then over here we would have had the Without card, but this is what's going to happen on the inside. So and that may sound kind of confusing at first, but it's not when you really think about it, because to have one you have to have the other. So if this is what's going to happen on the outside, it's what's going to help you transform on the inside. And then if this one's what's happening on the inside, it's what's going to help your outside world transform. So with this one being the Within card, what this is saying, it's the Seven of Cups. So what this is saying is you're internally going to be feeling like an upsurge of energy. Like you're suddenly going to realize that there are so many options for you and so many different paths that you could take. And the universe really wants you to see that. Like I said up here, they really want you to not focus on what went wrong and try not to be so stressed out about it, but see just how many options you really have, and that's what's it's gonna manifest in your outside world. So you could literally be getting like offers from like people, it could be romantic offers, job offers, just different opportunities, or even new perspectives of thinking. Like if you were stuck in a certain way of thinking or believing something, then this is showing you that that's gonna change. You're gonna break out of that mental prison and just see what it really is, that you have every option in the world. It just matters which one you're focusing on and which one you're choosing. So then we have the High Priestess here. This is the Without section. So this is what's going to happen in the outside world that's going to transform your inner world. So with it being the High Priestess, what this is saying is in your physical reality, like the physical world that you can see, you're going to be seeing, your intuition is going to be wicked on point. You're going to be lining up, mentally, you're going to be connecting the dots. Things are going to happen. You're going to be like, wow, I knew that was going to happen. Or just things like that, where your intuition is really going to be physically manifesting. So if there's something that you really thought was going to happen, or you felt deep down, but you couldn't actually see any physical evidence of it, that doesn't matter, because you're gonna see it. So you're gonna see your efforts paying off, and your inner knowing is going to be reflected in the outside world. That's amazing. That is beautiful. And for our central focus here, so this is the 6th card. So this is the key to piecing this all together here, and how to, maneuver and navigate these energies. So we have the Star, and this is just like, I was blown away when this came out. This is one of the best cards in the deck, man. This is like wish fulfillment. It's Pandora's box. Literally, it's just unlimited potential, unlimited happiness, wishes, whatever the hell you want, whatever the hell you desire. As long as you choose that and you decide that I want to move toward that, and I'm going to focus on the positive things in my life and not get so stressed out or focus on the bad things in my life, I'm going to remember how many options that I really have. You could pick any one of those cups, because your intuition is going to lead you down the right path. As long as you stick to your decision and try not, as hard as it is, try not to be hard on yourself or negative thinking, no matter what happened, no matter what caused this. It's kind of like, what I'm seeing here is you were kind of like chilling, you were doing your thing, but then something like literally came and like shook up your entire world, and you just didn't know how to handle it. Like, it kind of threw you off, like off balance. But what this is saying is, you can come back to that balance. You don't have to focus on what happened. You can focus on the lesson, because that's how you're really going to grow. That's where your growth is in the lesson. So when something bad happens to you, instead of saying like, wow, my life sucks, why does this always happen to me? Instead say, okay, thank you, universe, for manifesting this so I can learn from it. What are you trying to teach me from this situation? And that's how you will improve this situation. Because what the Star is literally wish fulfillment, but it's also remembering that there are higher guides above you that are helping you every step of the way, but you have to allow them to help you. They can't help you unless you ask for their help. It's basic respect. Someone's not going to come into your personal space unless you want them to, unless you allow them to. So if you're closed off from the spiritual world is going to be closed off from you, So what this is all saying here is to really piece that together, is remember who you are. Like, what I'm seeing is this is a very like intuitive spiritual person. Even if you're not living your life that way yet, you have the gifts, like, for sure. That's what this reading is. Like, I'm not seeing this in a romantic way. I'm seeing this as like a personal growth. Like, this is 100% personal growth here, and it's beautiful. So next we'll read I respect the property of others. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find that page in the book here, and then we'll read it out. Like I said, this deck is incredible. It's Living with a Feather Heart, The 42 Ideals of Maya in Daily Life by Jennifer Sodini. I'm just in love with this deck. I got it the other day, and it's just incredible. Like, I only picked one card because, like I said, the meanings are kind of long. So let me pull it out here. Hold on 1 second. I respect the property of others. The only thing is it's not very organized. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, there it is. Hold on, I gotta find the page. Like I said, if you don't want to... I know I can take some time doing this stuff, but please be patient with me. Okay, so... It says, I don't know where the camera is. It says, I respect the property of others. The word property has multifaceted layers of interpretation. It can define a quality of trait belonging to another person, an effect that an object has on another object or on the senses, something that is owned or possessed, or a virtue. In viewing the notion of respecting the property of others as an ideal to embody, looking at the layers of the word can assist you in getting to the root of the spiritual context. The properties we possess, spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally, are the properties we own, are two sides of one coin, like I was saying, the natural balance. As the inner spirit reflects to the outer world, what manifests and what we surround ourselves with is the sensory space as a direct reflection of the invisible intrinsic force within us. By this same token, we also reap what we sow, so every action, inaction, good deed, or use of poor judgment will find us in time. In embodying the ideal of respect, we are reminded of the first ideal to honor virtue, and particularly its pillar of prudence. By maintaining a balanced heart and a mature mind, we are called to respect the property of others because there is no other, and as we respect the inner/outer effects of one another, this good karma reflects back to us. By practicing good judgment and exercising reason, we are reminded to see the properties of each individual from both a metaphorical and literal perspective as a resonant song within our life symphony. My apologies. And other, in quotations, is anything other than other. There is no separation, save for the illusion of the material world. A respectful person is a virtuoso of virtue, as you are confident in divine providence, and by being a trustworthy friend to all, you live in alignment with honesty in all of your decisions. Wow, man, this deck is intense. Like, I'm in love with it. So what this was saying is literally that. Just remember that you are them and they are you. You know, I am you, you are me. Everyone is the same. We are all the same consciousness. We just embody different physical bodies. So like I said, what this saying, no, it doesn't matter what happens to you in your life, what is still happening to you in your life, that doesn't matter. What matters is your perspective and how you treat yourself mostly and how you treat others. Because how you treat others is how you will be treated. And how you treat yourself is how others will treat you. It's just the way that it works. That is just, wow. Wow, man. And then, all right, we'll move up to our oracle cards here. We'll do Memories of Love first, and I am new to this deck as well, so please be patient with me here. Hold on. All right. Page 103. Let's see. I'm going to read this one out, too. Okay. Let's see. I don't have nails. Okay. So, it says Memories of Love. And notice, these are both green cards. There's a lot of green in this reading. Like, this one here is also a type of green. So that's heart chakra. So, like I said, really open yourself back up so that you can receive. Because if you're closed off, you can't receive. Alright, it says, you may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories, hold on, turn the page, encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Or is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotion and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. Bam, man, that is it. Wow, that is exactly what we were just talking about. I can't get over how these cards line up, man. I've done so many readings and it just blows me away every single time. That is literally exactly what we were saying. Whatever happened here that like shook you up, whether it be a love situation, a friend, like it was saying, it doesn't matter. As long as you realize that, as long as you open yourself back up to love, man, it'll come back to you. That is beautiful. Alright, and then we'll look at the last one here. It says choose wisely. Let me find it in the book. Oh, shit, it was the next one. Alright, so page 105. Okay. I wish I had nails. Alright. This card comes forth when you have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices. Literally exactly what I was saying. Scattered energies and unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time. I'm just blown away. This card reminds you that the options now around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices that you make. Take time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured, and don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. Wow, man, that is literally exactly what we were just saying in the reading here, that you have to make a conscious decision to go after what you want in life. Otherwise, it's not going to come to you. You got to work for it. If you know you deserve it and you know that you want it, the universe is like, shit, you deserve it. I'm going to send it to you. But you got to work for it, man. And remember that it's okay. You're not alone. You have all of these people, all these guides surrounding you. And you can remember to take comfort in your friends and your family as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't become dependent on them. Only depend on yourself. But you can seek support in others. So, wow, man. This reading was incredible. Like, I'm just, like, full of, like energy right now. Because this reading was just wild. But, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely did. That's crazy, Leo. So... wow, the month of July for you is going to be intense. Like, it's going to be wicked cool. Damn, I'm really happy for you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.